Cinnamon bears share the same characteristics and behavior as other black bears. They are native to North America and can be found in various habitats, including forests, mountains, and swamps. They are also known as cinnamon black bears or cinnamon brown bears, are not a separate species of bear. The term cinnamon refers to a color phase variation found within the black bear species. The lifespan of cinnamon and black bears can vary depending on factors such as their environment, available food resources, and human-related factors. On average, they can live up to 20 to 30 years in the wild, although some individuals have been known to live longer. Cinnamon bears, which are a color variation of black bears, generally have similar sizes to other black bears. Their size can vary depending on factors such as sex, age, and geographic location. On average, adult male cinnamon and black bears can weigh between 90 to 270 kilograms and measure about 1.2 to 2.1 meters in length. Adult females are typically smaller, weighing around 45 to 180 kilograms and measuring about 1.2 to 1.8 meters in length. Cinnamon bears, like black bears, are adept climbers and are known to climb trees to escape threats or forage for food, especially as cubs. They have strong claws and are capable of ascending trees with relative ease. They are known to hibernate during the winter months in colder regions. They enter a state of reduced activity, lowering their body temperature and metabolic rate to conserve energy until spring arrives. Cinnamon bears, which are a color variation of black bears, have a diet that is like that of other black bears. Black bears are omnivorous animals, meaning they have a varied diet consisting of both plant matter and animal protein. Cinnamon bears consume a variety of plant material. This includes grasses, leaves, buds, shoots, and flowers. They may browse on shrubs, consume fruits and berries, and even feed on nuts and acorns when they are available. Cinnamon bears have a particular affinity for berries and fruits. They will actively seek out and consume a wide range of berries such as blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, huckleberries, and others. They also eat fruits like apples, pears, and cherries when they are accessible. When available, cinnamon bears will feed on nuts such as acorns, hickory nuts, and beech nuts. These nuts provide a good source of energy and fat for the bears, especially in preparation for the winter hibernation period. Cinnamon bears, like other black bears, are opportunistic feeders and will consume insects as part of their diet. They may forage for ants, termites, beetles, grubs, and other small invertebrates. While plant matter forms most of their diet, cinnamon bears are also capable of preying on small mammals. They may opportunistically hunt rodents, rabbits, ground squirrels, and other small creatures when the opportunity arises. Cinnamon bears, being a color variation of black bears, produce similar sounds and vocalizations as other black bears. They may produce huffing or blowing sounds to communicate their unease or to signal a warning. These sounds are often accompanied by forceful exhalations and are meant to deter potential threats or assert dominance. Cinnamon and black bears can emit deep growls and roars when they feel threatened, stressed, or agitated. These vocalizations are intended to intimidate and warn off potential adversaries. They may be accompanied by jaw popping or teeth clacking as a display of aggression. Woofing and snorting sounds are often used by black bears as a means of expressing curiosity, uncertainty, or mild alarm. These sounds are relatively short and sharp, and they may be emitted when the bear is investigating something or trying to assess a situation. Black bear cubs, including cinnamon bear cubs, can produce high-pitched chirping or mewing sounds. These sounds are typically used by the cubs to communicate with their mother, siblings, or to indicate distress or a desire for attention. Cinnamon and black bears may produce grunting or whining sounds, particularly during interactions with other bears. These vocalizations can serve as a form of social communication, expressing different emotions such as submission, appeasement, or even playfulness. Adult black bears, including cinnamon bears, are not typically preyed upon by other animals due to their large size and strength. They are apex predators within their ecosystems. Nonetheless, there are a few exceptions and potential threats to bear cubs and occasionally smaller individuals. The primary threat to cinnamon bears and other black bears is human activity. Habitat loss, fragmentation, hunting, and conflicts with humans, particularly in areas where human development encroaches upon bear habitats, can pose significant risks to bear populations. In certain regions where black bears and large predators like wolves or mountain lions share overlapping habitats, there have been documented instances of conflicts or predation on bear cubs. These large predators may target vulnerable bear cubs or occasionally prey on injured or weakened adult bears. Although less common, in some situations, coyotes may pose a threat to bear cubs. Coyotes may be opportunistic and target young bears when they are vulnerable or separated from their mothers. The mating season for cinnamon and black bears typically occurs in late spring or early summer. However, the exact timing can vary depending on factors such as geographic location and environmental conditions. They have a promiscuous mating system, where both males and females may mate with multiple partners during the breeding season. This behavior increases the chances of successful fertilization and genetic diversity within the population. Black bears, including cinnamon bears, have a unique reproductive adaptation called delayed implantation. After mating, fertilized eggs do not immediately implant in the female's uterus. Instead, the embryos undergo a period of delayed development and remain as small, dormant structures called blastocysts. Actual implantation and development of the embryos occur several months later, usually in the fall. The gestation period of black bears is approximately 60 to 70 days once the embryos implant. However, it's important to note that the actual period from mating to birth can be significantly longer due to the delayed implantation. The bears typically give birth to a litter of 1 to 4 cubs, with 2 being the most common. The cubs are born during the winter denning period, usually in January or February, when the mother bear is in a state of hibernation. The cubs are blind, hairless, and completely dependent on their mother. Female cinnamon and black bears provide extensive maternal care to their cubs. The mother bear nurses and protects her cubs in the den until spring arrives. During this time, she does not eat or drink and relies on stored fat reserves. Once the cubs are old enough, they will begin to venture out of the den with their mother, learning essential skills and gradually becoming independent. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.